Joining me today is WizAnthony, creator of the amazing Runescape capes you see at various conventions around the world, and there's tons of them at Runefest. Today, we're going to be chatting all about how he got into RuneScape initially, how long he's been playing for, how the game's changed over that time, as well as why he started to make his capes, and the process behind it. We're also going to discuss the amazing charity work that he's done at the latest Runefest, a little pre-Runefest thing called Noonfest. So join me as I head into the mind of WizAnthony. Hello and welcome to interview number 4, 5. You sure what I'm on now? It's something like that. Welcome, WizAnthony. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Oh, we'll know you obviously from your capes, but let's go back to how you first found RuneScape.
It was... I knew about it when Devious Mother was about, and I did a few weeks here and there on another account, but I actually started playing the WizAnthony account just after the farming release in 2005. I think it was July. And that's it was at college, and some friends were like, "Oh, come and play this game," and I took it as I need to beat them. That's exactly what I did.
Are you competitive generally in games, or?
Well, I just thought it was a challenge, and RuneScape stuck ever since.
Have you had breaks, or have you just kind of kept throughout?
I've had a few breaks, life gets in the way, but I've always come back to RS. So yeah, been quite consistent.
What's your favourite thing to do within RuneScape? Like, what's your go-to activity?
I tend to pick a skill and just grind it out until I get the level that I want. Sounds probably really, really boring, but I literally just plow it until I get to the skill I want to get that cape, whether it be the 99s or the 120s. Currently trying to get all the 120s at the minute. I think I'm something like 6 off. Well, woodcutting is one which is an absolute nightmare at the minute. Runecrafting, construction, hunter. What's the other one? Smithing. Yeah. Not looking forward to runecrafting either.
I am yet to max. I can already tell runecrafting is probably going to be the last 99.
Yeah, it's not a nice skill.
What was your first 99?
My first one was cooking, because I think it was the easiest one, and people kept saying, "Can you cook this for me?" So that's exactly what it was, and it was the time where warring was a big thing, and they just needed loads and loads of swordfish and lobsters and shark at the time, and I just literally supplied everybody with it until I got my 99.
You were the chef of the game.
I was at that point.
And your username, is it based from your name?
It is, yeah. The whiz part actually came from college. I used to rush all my assignments, get them done, get the grades for them, and sit back and just relax. And somebody came up and said, "Oh, you're a whiz at this," and that was it. It stuck. That was my nickname in college for a little while. So I just joined the two together. That was how it came about.
Easy. Yeah. And I done all the quests, I take it?
Yeah.
For nearly 15 years. Have you got
Yeah.
a favourite quest line or like individual quest?
I like the all the way up to Plague's End. I did like the Plague's End quest. I think it was the achievement to be able to unlock Briff. And I thought the boss fight was pretty unique. I did like that. So yeah, I think Plague's End was my favourite quest. Close to endgame.
Did you use guides for Morning's End? Or did you work it out yourself? grind
Oh, I
it
use
out.
guides. I use ARP guides for all of them.
I think I tried for about an hour and a half without a guide to do like the first two light puzzles. As soon as it started going between floors, it was like, nah. I don't even have a clue where I'm meant to be going here. This is a challenge.
Yeah, you can get lost in that maze, can't you?
And have you got a favourite NPC in the game?
I like Sliske. I think it's because he's got a very mischievous, um, deceivious behaviour, and you just don't know what's coming next. In prior to Endgame, you didn't know what was coming, and it was. Yeah, I like him because of that.
Depth to the character and lots of
Yeah,
different motives.
yeah. He's a baddie, but then I think he's got some good traits too. So
Perfect kind of bad.
yeah,
Do you do much in the way of PVM?
I'm not a big PVMer, I've got to admit, but I I think my favourite boss is Kree. I grinded him out like crazy just to get the Kree pet. Um, I've killed all the bosses, uh, but I think Kree was my favourite grind to get that pet.
Okay. And so do you just play RS3 or old school as well?
It's RS3 because I've done the old school way back in the day, and it's changed. And old school's changed so much. Um, I still nip onto old school every now and again, just when I get bored of RS3. It's a nice break.
Different pace of the game, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. Two different games.
Did you play through like the release of the EOC and everything like that?
Yes, no.
Not
I
stop.
played through it and I accepted the change. I didn't agree with the change, not fully at the time. Um, but since they've added the updates in and you get used to it, it's just a different game now than what it was back then. Just roll with it.
I've only been playing about a year or so. Played back in like 2007.
Yeah.
Like it was a completely different game, but I can't imagine. But I can't imagine going from having just attack and special attack to 20 abilities or something like that, with no automatic like setup for it. Either. Revolution wasn't too straight away. Apparently.
I can't remember it being. But yeah, if it wasn't for Evolution, I'd be. I wouldn't be doing much. But there are some good guides out there for um, bars and stuff. So use them.
Have you been playing like with the recent updates? The two new 120s. Done much with them?
Yes. I've when they announced it at Runefest this year, I came back home with the intention to get both the 120s, and I managed to get them. I got the farming on the Friday before release, and I got the Herblore. I think it was on the Sunday before they released the 120. So
Andy,
yeah, I was happy with that.
Andy double XP weekend
Yeah,
timing, wasn't it?
it it really was.
I don't know if that was intended though, really, because it didn't seem like it would be a good idea to release a boosted skill and then half the time required to get to the boosted skill.
Yeah, yeah, that didn't make much sense, but it did help me. I must admit, it saved
Yeah.
my bank balance by about half.
So much with the farming as well on the new ranch. Dinos.
I've started a little bit, um, uh, but not a great deal. I've put a few dinosaurs in, but nothing major yet. I'm waiting for have a look at some of the guides to see when they're a bit more ironed out, and then I'll battle it then.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I've felt about Anachronia since the summer. Like I'll go over there, have a little look, but then I've not really felt the need to go back.
Yeah, I think I've done pretty much most of that over there. I need to do a bit more agility, but Yeah, no.
As I should. I mean, I haven't tackled the big game hunter stuff yet. It looks quite fun.
I've done a little bit of that, not a great deal. Yeah, I think I'm going to when I grind out hunter though.
A little bit more fun than just plopping down some.
Yeah, a lot of fun, more fun.
Is there anything about the game as it is in its current state that you're not happy with, or that you'd like to change?
There was one thing which has been niggling a lot of clannies. Is crossplay or cross talking. So we've got the clan chat in game, and we've got friends chat in game. Now, friends chat, you can talk to old school members, but you can't have them in the clan chat and talk in the clan chat at the same time. It would be really handy if we could have it so people in old school that are in the same clan that go over there just to dabble about or whatever it is, we can communicate or bring the communities closer together. That would really help.
Lets you organise stuff for people that might not technically be online.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Move on to what I suppose most people know you for, your capes. Have
Yeah, that's
have you got a favourite cape in game?
yes, I do. It was the comp cape, not the comp trimmed. I'm not sure. I'm not too keen on the gold, but I think just the normal comp. I like this. I just like the style and simplicity of it. Um, yeah, I think that's my favorite cape.
Your thoughts when they were discussing all the different possibilities of the new cape and stuff in this early summer, where it was like 5 different type of capes or whatever it was.
Yeah, that I was hoping. In fact, I think I did put on one of the Twitter posts. Um, Please just leave the cape alone, or at least give us the option to keep the cape as it is. Um, but to be fair, the artist did do a splendid job on the capes. Um, yeah, I am pleased that I didn't change it. To be honest, fair.
How did you first start when it came to making these capes? Quite I suppose, a slightly unusual thing to decide to make.
Yeah, well, it was in 2018, and I wanted to do a costume for Runefest of that year. And I was looking up guides and stuff about costume making, and there was no real. There was capes out there for RS, but there wasn't any which I thought like you could actually see they were pulled out of the game sort of thing. And I wanted to do something completely different, so I took the risk and I designed a comp cape up, and I printed it off on cotton and made it into the cape. I showed a few friends, and I showed it online in the RS community somewhere, and people were like, "Where did you buy it from?" And at that point, I'm going, "I didn't buy it. I made it." um, so yeah, that's pretty much how it started. Um, just from that one cape, really.
And you sort of realised, oh, there's a demand for this, and quite enjoy making them.
Yeah, I do enjoy making them. I find it quite therapeutic actually, just to do something different from being on the PC all the time. Um, yeah, and I don't know. I think I made. Oof, they've got to be coming up to about the 200 mark now, ish. Something like
Quite a lot in just over a year, I suppose, really.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is quite just.
So, speaking of Runefests, have you been to very many?
Yes, I've been to everyone since 2014. So yeah, yeah. It's the last 2 or 3 years I made capes. So that last year was the first cape with the printed process, and then that, yeah, and then 2019 this year was another cape, which is that one behind me. um, And the first one was a prayer cape, which I sold at auction at Noonfest this year. So that went to charity, that money from that cape.
Because the Noonfest event was it's like the Friday afternoon, wasn't it? And it was a charity auction.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. That event went really, really well. It took a lot of planning, which myself and a few other people, and Tracy, of course, um, lead up to that was really, really well organised. We thought, and yeah, it was really good. I think we would raised over £5,000 that day alone.
It
So
was for special effects.
the whole lot was for special effects. Yeah, we had Becky and Tom there from Special Effect. They celebrated the one special day with us, which was really good.
You made a special effect cape.
I did, yes. There was two. One person he had actually bought it to go around with one special effect, and then I made a one special day, which I think a week prior or something like that, Jagex had just released into the game, and I saw it on one of their VTs. This cape, and I said I've got to do that one as a one-off
Yeah.
and get it out for Noonfest. And I contacted my printer and said, "Can you do it? Can you get it to me in time?" And not only did they get it to me in time, but they printed it off for free for me
Oh, that's so
for
nice.
charity.
So do you like design the different parts yourself and then like
Yes, yes,
back?
yes. It comes in massive, great big sheets, 150 centimeters wide by however long you want. So yeah,
Assemble sewing and stuff together, I guess it's.
yeah, yeah. Get the backing and back it and sew it all together.
Yeah. Oh, as you can see behind you there.
Yeah, there's I do old school capes. They're quite fun to do. Still trying to work on those flappy things. Um, yeah, they're coming along.
Think
I
you'll
think
ever. Oh, sorry. I'll let you
I
finish.
just released a cape yesterday on on my store. I'd released the Inferno cape, so that was freshly released yesterday. Yeah,
You ever gonna? Do you think you'll ever try and add like LED bottom of them?
I don't want to do that because I want to give people the options of being able to wash them after events or, um, you know, freshen them up or whatever they want to do. Because when you're in them all day, and you're out and about, you know,
Yeah.
things happen to them. So I want to keep it so people can reuse them.
You've got a few pillows and stuff. Are you branching out into other products?
Yes, I've got a few pillars. I don't know what, but I know that I am looking into other games like Assassin's Creed and World of Warcraft. They've got some really nice capes in there. I might be adding them throughout next year sometime. I'm still working on them. Like I'm working on a few more RS ones at the minute.
Quite a lot of like 3D modeling and stuff. Like I saw the Max Guild, and then the Giant Mimic. I think I saw as well.
Yes, I did the Mimic. Yeah, that was a nice one to do. Yeah, I'm not the best 3D designer ever. I just um, open up Microsoft's 3D Builder and play away with it for hours on end. But I do like doing the building work more. I think that's my stronger point. Got more patience for that.
Texture.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll end up doing Pref, the entire Pref. We'll see. Bit by bit.
You got any other future plans? I know you mentioned about the WoW and Assassin's Creed bits, but I don't know if you've got any idea what that actually be.
Um,
Have you done the Kiln Capes yet? I can't.
no, I haven't done them yet. They are set for next year. I've got to get them out for next year, really. Um, yeah, like I said, I released the Inferno cape from old school. Yeah, the Kiln capes will be the ones which I want to get done for next year. for sure.
How long would you say it takes from like an order being placed to the cape actually leaving?
Well, I have it set at a month because some things take longer than others and life gets in the way. But normally, I can get them out within a couple of weeks. I just give myself a bit of a safety buffer just in case anything goes wrong. Throughout this Christmas period, some people have managed to get their capes to them, which before Christmas, and if they'd waited, it'd have been something like the 10th or 12th of January before I'd have even shipped them out.
Yeah, because Christmas break, but I have a bit of time
Yeah,
off.
yeah, I've managed to get a few out.
Okay, well, I think I've gone through everything I wanted to ask. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
anything that you would like to add.
I just want to say thank you to both communities that have shown so much support, and thank you for everybody that's bought anything from me for Gatewise. Um, and I want to say thank you to Jason, who has been my absolute rock throughout this entire process. And of course, Tracy. Without you two, I don't think we would have got anywhere. So I really appreciate it.
Lovely. Thank you for coming on. Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.